Okay, Quill, you can't make this episode an hour long. You have a stream starting soon. You gotta be fast. Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Terra Invicta. We have skipped a little bit of time since the end of episode 2, as I said I would do from time to time to try to advance the action. Things are shaping up a little bit in Europe. We do have full control over France now, and we are just over our command point limit. There have been a few shenanigans with some of the people. The Humanity First decided to grab the first control point in Austria, which was rude, although I did grab the executive before that happened. And we'll be looking to fill in a few things. We got Belgium, Luxembourg fully controlled as well. And I did set everything to focus on mission control because I needed a little bit of free mission control for the moon, which has just opened up for us. If we go and scroll out and find Luna here, we have the sites probed, mapped out, ready to go. So we are going to found an outpost. Now, I think Tycho Crater is probably the thing we're looking for. So the sun power being noted here, I think, is new. That's kind of interesting. So if we look, it doesn't have any water. Only Penny Crater or Perry Crater has any water, and that is going to be important to grab. But Tycho Crater has the most volatiles out of any site. It has almost the most metal. This one here has 21.4, but 20.7 is good. And we've got some fissibles as well. There are more fissibles in these two sites. Mare Tranquillitis has some of the rare metals as well. But if I recall correctly, what we need early is, some water, some volatiles, and some metal, I think mostly. I feel like Tycho Crater and probably Perry is the way to go. That means we won't get, what are these called? Are they called rare? Noble metals. So we won't have any noble metals. But I think we're just going to do that because I don't really want to over-invest in the moon. It's simply not that good. This is just going to be a bootstrap for some of these minerals for Mars, really, where we're hoping to do our first real mining effort. So I'm going to go and fling something at Tycho Crater. So we'll found an outpost there. And we don't yet have the mining tech. So we're going to have to wait for that to kick in. And I don't even have the materials. Well, we have no materials. I don't have the boost, I should say, to build the solar collector, but we have gone and claimed that site. I'm not going to be able to claim the second site right away because I need a second tick of mission control, but we should be able to whack that any moment now because of our focus. If we take a look at the map over here, Kazakhstan is still working on maximum boost. I can't remember when we left things off. I don't think I'd left the Eurasian Union yet. But I did get that the very second that that timer ticked down, left the Eurasian unit with Kazakhstan. So now we're getting 100% of the boost generated by Kazakhstan is coming to us. And other than a trickle of Prussians still in here, I might not even need to worry about it. This is now set to peaceful. I still think we're going to lean authoritarian, but maybe I'll turn that off. We'll go 100% boost right now in Kazakhstan. And and use that to fund our extra early space exploration. So I haven't been too worried about grabbing too many sites in ERP on the basis that I didn't really have the control points. We might look to do a merge. Like I could see us conceivably merging Germany relatively early because it's a fairly expensive thing. Although that's going to have to wait until we get the control point, and then we're going to have to wait for the timer to tick down anyway. So we will see. Maybe Belgium, Luxembourg is going to be a good candidate there. How much mission control could it get? It can get up to 3, and it doesn't have any yet. So I think it's probably worth finishing that. I don't know if we'll do the funding push to max that out, but we should probably max out the mission control and then maybe look to absorb them at that juncture. Anyway, we can go ahead and pause. Tech-wise, we're not pushing for control over any of these right now. I think we are the ones that queued up the advanced heat management, but I really want to make a push onto our projects over here if we can. Can we see... Is this the done ones? Because I don't think we've unlocked the outpost mining. Oh, this is a prerequisite. Okay, so yeah, we might have this. Oh, these are techs anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so things are there. We don't have the mining. The tech has gone through, but we don't have the project for the mines yet. And that's hopefully okay. But yeah, we'll get the space tugs, which is fine. It just speeds up the HAB modules. Definitely something we're going to want to have. Did we research the... No, we have the high thrust probes, but I haven't researched it yet. We'll want it before we unlock Mars, ideally. But other than that, it can take a beat. We did research something. I don't remember. We sort this by projects? There's something else I wanted to say, but I did get blah, and I didn't remember what it was at this point. I mean, I guess I researched the outpost cores. There we go, which was pretty important. Okay, I think that's what I waited before I started this episode. We got the outpost cores. We'd probed Mars. I think we finished probing Mars just before the outpost cores became available, but we clearly did still beat the AI there. In fact, I suspect we'll get the second site too, because they might be struggling on boost at this stage in the game. Fingers crossed, anyway, that is the case. And actually, what I should check over on the moon, how much boost do I actually need? 9 boost. Okay, so we'll need to wait 2.5 months, and then we'll be able to get that started. I guess I am snagging the second control point over here in Croatia, which will put us a little bit higher, but that's okay. And I'm still missing one person. I haven't gone and hired the other person yet, because there hasn't really been anyone who's like really screamed out at me, but I may have to get someone again, just like someone with some high admin or something, and just hold on some orgs for me and just generate a little bit of control points. Composite armor, I mean, I'm sure we're going to want to research that, but we're going to let things tick through for a little bit longer. It is July of 2023. We started in 2022, but I can't remember on which date. I don't remember when the year is. Okay, so we got the second one in Croatia, Slovenia, which is putting us a little bit higher, which may be silly, but we're going to do it. Anyway, let's go and set you, to the full mission control rule, please. Yeah, I mean, we need the extra point to go and claim something else, but it's not going to come up until we get the better boost anyway. But this is exactly what we want to do. It's 2 control point region. We want to go and do the focus on the mission control. Please max that out, and then we'll absorb you. New project. Okay, this seems like something we're probably going to want to prioritize. Alarming new disease, new variant of Rift Valley fever. Concerning or provide funding. Public opinion boost. Now, excuse me, some of these, apparently, I always interpret these as, the public opinion over here. Apparently, some of these might actually translate to just more influence production, which I hadn't, there we go. We went from plus 55 to plus 64 influence production. I didn't realize. I think I went through the entire Let's Play last time, always assuming the public opinion boost meant the public opinion over here would get boosted in a variety of countries. And maybe it's also doing that, but apparently it also tweaks the influence production, which is, okay, kind of awesome. Let's go with it. Control point better protected. Yeah, we probably want to do some control point protections. Although, again, there's not that many people who can do it.
At your service.
Right. You can, and I think you can. Yeah. Now, if I were to give you a little automate, would you go and grab one of those? You would. And then would you grab the other one? No. So you're doing Croatia, but not Romania. I guess maybe because we only have the one, they might not prioritize it on the automatic the same way. And honestly, I guess it might not be the end of the world if we lose it. But we got 2 points in Croatia, Slovenia. We'll hold on to that. That's going to be fine. Influencing this would be okay. Actually, you know what? You need a bit of a go to ground. I don't think anyone's going to try anything against my people this early on. That's fine. You are definitely not fine.
Your orders.
And I go here because it feels like it's probably way out of the way, so it's probably fine. All right, what do you want to do? You're going to do a little scan for things, which I guess is probably fine. Or I could have you do some random public campaigning somewhere. I think France is could potentially be more. Maybe I'll do Germany. It'll make it a little easier to grab that last point. Here, you go ahead and do that. That's going to be all right. All right, time's ticking again. That's going to be fine. And yeah, we're just going to focus on our projects for now. Ground. Go to ground. And we're waiting. New counselors. Perfect. That's exactly what I was waiting for. Let's go shopping. I got almost enough influence to grab a 120. Target for... I'm really hoping to find someone with a Striver or Quick Learner. I had been considering this hacker, but... because we also need someone with a criminal tag, but he didn't strike me as good enough, and he's a little bit older as well. But again, we may just have to grab someone who is just some combination of persuasion, command, administration for these points. And this evangelist kind of sort of has it. I mean, you're not really going to contribute too many. You know what? You could do some inspire. We could pick you up just as an inspire bot. And then probably drop Henrietta later. Okay. I think I like this plan. We're going to augment you with... we're just going to throw some extra persuasion on you. because that is the role you're going to do. And that has also fixed our control point limitation quite a bit, which is also good. And yeah, we'll have to do some self-investigation of our counselors to see where they are. But I'm assuming right now they've got lots of room for us to go and work on that. We've got some abductions in Paris. There must be an alien here. I mean, unless it's the ship in orbit that might be doing it. Okay, we're going to have to do some heavy scanning over here. Let's see what the situation is. All right. Let me get the site here. Hold on. Some of you... Yeah, I don't think we need any of your actions right now, other than possibly the Inspire. I'm just thinking you might be a good person to scan that.
Let's see what we can see.
And we'll have you surveil this location.
Surveilling target area.
Ready to go.
And actually, you know, hold on. A persuader person, we're going to see about... You're not part of the EU. Do I want to just finish the point in Germany? I think the answer is yes. I think I do want to do that. So I'll give you a couple of ticks of influence here to improve that. And all right, we've got a scanner. We still need someone to do this. All right, let's have you investigate. That's going to be fine.
Ready for orders.
Henrietta, yeah, you're going to inspire. Let's work on Letitia. That is not ideal, but let's bring it up to 50%. Oh, I thought that was Henrietta. Tell you what, we'll have you do it as well, and you're probably going to be more successful. And yeah, we'll throw in a couple of ticks there because again, it's cheap. Okay, so we're doing a scan. Hopefully, do I have? I might not have the tech to actually detect aliens. That is possible, but we still want to do a check over here. Okay, let's see what's what.
Initiating recon.
Almost at 9 boost.
I couldn't get through to them.
No Inspire. Okay, yeah, you are worse. You succeeded. We got the +2. I think I'm going to put you on repeat and continue. I might not do permanent assignment because I want to remember that I got to check on things. We have to do an investigate on Letitia, which is going to be hard because she does have the spy. But we'll have Yoko try to do that and then see if we can find out her actual loyalty. First lunar base founded. Hey, and it's us. Reward of some science and some influence. Nice. And we are still just shy to found the second one. Ab module. Okay. Yeah, we've got nothing to do for you yet. We're just going to try to claim those 2 locations and then mine them after. And again, we don't have the mining tech right now anyway. So be it. I might be able to pull back on the MC production a little bit, like maybe in France, for example. I might be able to go back to what I want, which is heavy investment here. Maybe a trickle into the government as well. I might leave the mission control on, but yeah, split it a little bit. It will be easier to do this mission control before we go and swallow up other people. I don't know if we'll be able to max this out ahead of time, but it probably makes some sense. We could do a little spoiling over here, but that seems like a bad idea. Throw in a little bit of welfare. And it's being pretty heavily split. What I might do is just finish the next tick of mission control here and then remove this.
We're taking over.
All right, full control over Germany now. Back over our limit, but, you know, not too much. And again, this might not be viable to complete all the mission control stuff here. We could put in a little bit of welfare. So yeah, bring it up to about 10% spending. That actually seems okay. And yeah, there's diversity bonuses and things as well. Like, which is kind of nice. A lot of times I'm tempted for all the ones that have the diversity bonus. So the environment does, knowledge does, government, this, but then at some point they stop. Is it just those first 6 that have it? That is definitely possible. But then, I mean, it's great to get the bonus overall spending, but it does slow things down. Again, with Germany, what I might do is finish a pip of mission control, and then I might focus on some of the government and various things. I'm going to pull back on this. Just do a trickle and focus there. Okay. It'd be nice to put an auto stop on some of these things, too. All right, enemies are planning over the limit. Let's take a look at our XP situation. No, okay. And the org situation, we could pick up kinetic pressure control limited, which would give us, is this the Skunk Works thing, which would also open up more tech possibilities? Gives us a little bit of science as a base too. Oh, we can also pick up the hexahedron processing and production, which would give us more admin. So, I mean, it would cost 2 admin to hold. Well, it doesn't cost. She'd still net 3 extra admin, which would help with our control points, which might be really good right now. And the extra money would make a big difference at this stage. It unlocks Inspire, which actually isn't bad because you have decent persuasion and you can't currently inspire. Okay, let's do this, which might mean that, yeah, I can't do the other orgs right now because I don't have the money, but I think that was an okay pickup. It improves this situation a little bit, which seems great. And yeah, I don't think we have the tech. Oh, is that my space station? Oh, it's the International Space Station. Just happens to be right over France right now. Nearly right over Paris. Maybe that's who's abducting people. Dun, dun, dun. And I mean, I can check the manage, but we should have an alliance with like everything we own over here. And I mean, I could throw some extra alliances in some of the other categories, but I don't think that makes much of a difference. I don't think I actually have to worry about protecting the executive here because people won't actually be able to do anything. I think they might be able to run a crackdown on it legally, but they wouldn't be able to purge. So I'm not too concerned. Let's go, even if you're not great at it. Yeah, it's only 30%, but we're going to go Inspire. I think it's time. Oh, I didn't realize it selected you.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Inspire. And then you don't have an Inspire. I would just tell you to be auto. You do a scan over here, which I'm not sure is going to do anything useful, but I don't know. Is that the initiative? Tell you what, let's have a little contact with the initiative and see what might be possible at this stage in the game. We could try to give away this station that we don't care about right now. Oh, okay. So the outpost mining is going to be really important. You know what? Repeat and continue for now.
You've got the hunger to be better than your origins. We can respect that.
There you go. You would like a non-aggression pact. Yeah, we have... I don't think we have any conflict with you in any place where we're operating right now. So this seems like a good idea. I could also, like... Interesting, I can't give you the no. So this seems fine. This seems like a great idea. Complete trade. Now, I don't remember... Is that timed? I feel like it's timed. I don't know when it auto-cancels. I feel like there is something like that, like it expires. But it does feel like I should maybe build a few more. See, we're in tolerance with everyone. That hasn't stopped them from making attacks against me, which is very rude.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Okay, repeat and continue.
I don't think I changed their mind.
Oh, try some more.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Okay, try some more. We'll do an investigation on Letitia. I don't think she's maxed yet. But we can do the scan now. See, who's this person? Who's that? I wonder if we can... I don't think we could turn people. We probably don't have that. Oh, I think we're getting into a spaceship crash landing somewhere. Yep, okay, over in China. So we'll have to stop our little love fest here for a moment.
Humbled to have been chosen for this one.
Okay, what did you queue up? Nuclear fission in space. That is going to be a good one, and I might want to retake control. Although, again, I really want to get my space mining tech going. I think I might let the AIs go ahead and take the lead on some of these, especially if there's not... Ooh, I really want the lithium spray radiator. Losing out on that does suck. Maybe we could steal it later, which might be the resistance that gets it. We might have to keep an eye on that. On the other hand, I could go see, just even like this, I would take the lead. All right, let me pull back on the space tugs and invest even more on this. I would like this just because the lithium spray radiator is, I think maybe for like the very longest part of the game, the best radiator we're gonna have access to. And it would suck to miss out on that. So we're going to try to go and take the lead on this project so that we have a better chance of unlocking that. And then we will get to make the next pick, which is also good too. Okay, I think that's okay. I think our science rate is pretty decent. We can take a quick look maybe at our intel screen and look at resources. So we're making 736. Resistance is right up there with us. Protectorate is doing annoyingly well as well, but okay. I think of the Exodus, like, we're not ideologically opposed to anyone, really. I mean, we don't think the servants are doing a very good job, obviously, and we don't want to get nuked by humanity first. But yeah, we don't have, like, a spiritual difference going on here. Why was that in red? We're in faction control mode. Okay, I don't know. We're fine. New orgs, huh? Okay, let's do, first of all, a little XP cycle. So we got a 20, and we do have someone at the discount, but I can't remember. Henrietta, right, you're just going to go full on persuasion. Although, that's interesting. You could take control of the Goddard Space Flight Center. 160 influence to eat. That's not so bad. Oh, can't be a criminal. Okay. It's like, wait, what? So it would also cost us $50 a month, but gives us an extra mission control. Oh, damn it. I have enough boost for my moon thing. I hope I haven't missed it. Some science. It ain't cheap, but I think it's worth picking this up, actually. Unless I need to save up for the ones that actually give me a boost. Oh, we have to... Okay. We might want to go and fight for Sweden. How come I can't do this one? Oh, because I don't have money. All right, I will grab this. And I will augment you with just some flat-out persuasion. That's fine. Who's our... Oh, quick learn over here, but I think it's 16. Yeah, okay. If I just wait for 20, it's not the end of the world, because you will just keep hitting it sooner and sooner. Okay, so we'll get you back in there. That's fine. We need to go... And you'll investigate the alien activity. And everyone's following you, because we're all here to... boost that. I'll get you to flip and... Well, actually,
Ready for my
you have the lowest persuasion, so I'm going to get you to do the surveil, because we'll probably find some xenoflora. Okay. Everyone's locked in there. Oh, before I forget, let's go to the moon. And still, no one has claimed anything else. All right. We might be able to grab Mare Tranquillitatis. The other thing we could do is grab these and then see if we can foist them onto someone else, but... we'll get Perry Crater. That way it will get some water going on. Well, not right away. And now we're going to wait. We need to unlock the mining and then get a bunch more boost so we can drop solar panel plus the mine. That seems okay to me. All right. Firm assignment.
Loyalty remains questionable.
Well,
I don't think I changed their mind.
61% and fail.
Target area.
Okay.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Good, good, good. Still need to do up an investigation on your head to see what your situation is. But we got a little bit pulled aside by... Haunted Forest? People have been... Yeah, they might be getting kidnapped. Let's dispatch an expedition over here. Yeah, recent alien activities in this region. Kuru region. We might do a scan there. Search parties turned up anything useful, so now they got a free abduction. That's annoying. Okay. We may have to do a little bit of a scan over there. I don't know. In Kuru. Okay, Space Tugs is done. So, I mean, there's lots of things that I want. Yeah, see, getting the boost priority increase soon is good, too. Honestly, I'm wondering, should we get this first? Because we've got the places locked on, and, like, it's going to take a fair amount of boost before we can even build these. But that's not this. I mean, this is a long-term increase. It's not going to boost us in the short term. So no, I'll just go ahead and make sure we've got the mining complexes down. Oh, yes, of course. I can start another tech here too. Although we need to make sure they're a different field. Yes, this is really expensive. That's also expensive, but nice. Okay, we'll do the alien methods and start a little trickle this way too. Yeah. Oh, Outpost Mining Complex is the same as these categories, which is also annoying because we're splitting some of our bonuses, but so be it. Maybe if I win this one, I will try to shift to a different class. Because, yeah, the 14% should be 17%, but we're getting some splits. Anyway, that should be okay. All right, let's unpause again. Yeah, there might be some xenoflora there.
Here's what we found.
Yeah, we've got the lead. That's great. I Nice and yellow. So
Standing by.
I'm going to get you to come over here and do a surveil.
Setting a watch.
And Commander, you're going to go and burn down the alien life forms. And Yoko, I'm going to switch you to investigating Letitia. So hopefully we can get some intel on you. Okay, and yeah, orgs, no update there. All right, that's fine. Confirm.
I believe they'll stay loyal.
Inspire
to the
successful.
cause.
Okay, I'm just going to switch to a continue now.
Overwatch. I think we had a breakthrough.
Ooh, lots of boosts. Letitia should be pretty loyal at this point.
We've got some intel on our target.
Only a 10? I really thought it was going to be higher than that. Wow. And I think it's too early for them to actually start some hardcore shenanigans on us here. And I think what I should really be looking is more people to set up some non-aggression pacts with.
Target secure.
Wiped out all the flora and fauna. Good. Possible alien abductions over here. What a surprise. Oh, we finished a boost there. Another alien fleet. Okay. Crash on Earth in Minneapolis. Oh, we need to get the point of defending space, please. At least I don't have to worry about missing out a thing to do with my boost right now. We're waiting for our mining tech to finish.
Where to?
Well, we do have a couple, right? Well, actually, I think what I'll do... First of all, Commander, okay, you don't have anything to burn down. Let's send you to Kuru.
At your service.
Let's send you to Minneapolis.
We'll see what we can find.
Let's have Letitia do a surveil
For orders.
in Minneapolis
We
to
are
maybe find Xenoflora.
Ready for orders.
We'll have you do an Inspire. Keep working on Letitia. We know she's at a 10. And Henrietta, I think you'll probably do that as well.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
And I think we're okay. Is there a place... I can't remember. Was there a place where I could check which actions I could take, where the timers are? Wasn't it messed over like a specific thing, which is annoying? Like, a mouse over Germany? Yeah, I guess that's where it was. And yeah, we have 132 days before we've locked down our executive faction, our executive control point, control over Germany, and can start a unification over there. And then we might have to make some moves against here. I mean, non-aggression pact. Honestly, humanity first. We might think they're too cray-cray. I mean, not entirely the right person to have as an enemy, but we'll see. The other thing is Switzerland is in control by the alien factions, and we might not want to let that go. But I think this arrangement is currently okay. Oh, we're completely locked in over here. So I'm going to pull back and work on our mining complexes instead. But yeah, we are guaranteed to succeed here. So let's lock in this. And I think, since I said I had to keep it short, I got a stream starting soon. I think that'll be where we wrap up. Actually, I guess Sweden was pretty attractive for that org. And everything's sort of smashed here, but you don't have, don't have the control points right now. Yeah. That's possible. When we switch over this, I might have to research. There's a couple of early techs that are great for giving some extra control points. So we might have to unlock that in global research and then go and do the project afterwards. We shall see. I think it's too early for me to get some Xenolabs up in on Tiangong Station. Especially since that would cost me some very precious boost, which I've got to save for the other sites. One thing I'm not sure about, like I need 6.7 boost for the solar collector. So I don't even have enough for that, let alone the mining thing, which I think is slightly more expensive. Now, I don't necessarily have to do both at once because one of these is going to give us more useful income. Well, we'll have to see whether water or a little bit of volatiles might be the most useful thing for setting up the first base. Obviously, this has got more of the base metals as well, but I suspect, this one has more base metals, but I suspect this one here might be enough base metals as well. And I don't think we need the fissibles at this point. So that's what it's called, right? No, there's no tooltip on there. Yeah, fissiles. I don't think we need the fissiles at that point, so that's not part of the equation. But the idea is set one up first, get the resources coming in, which means the second base can be paid for in part by that and less boost, although we'll likely be spending some boost to do it anyway. But yeah, if we can get it a little sooner because we got some materials, that's great. So yeah, I'm not worried about setting up both up. Like, I'm not going to go and set up both solar panels. I'm just going to do it at one base first. And get one base operational before we start worrying about the other one. And then, yeah, if we need to use boost, fine, that's fair. Although, depending on if we're already researching, say, mission to Mars or something like that, then I'm going to change my mind and want to bank boost for the probes instead. But I think we're going to leave things off over here. I have no real ability to judge how we're doing at this stage in the game, but it does feel like the general plan that I've been working together is there. Oh, definitely. Okay, I've got enough mission control for what we're doing now. So we're definitely going to go and make some more changes. Yeah, see, this cycled. I meant to catch it a little sooner. What about Germany? You're nearly there, but I might also cycle you to closer to what I want, which is probably let's get some knowledge rocking and rolling in preparation for you being absorbed into the EU. I suppose I could possibly work the funding to get the next tick because you're awfully close. You're also very close to the Found Space program, but I'm not necessarily going to be building up boost in you at this stage in the game. I mean, maybe it's the thing to do, but I kind of like this. Keep our tech going because that is obviously going to be very important. I mean, more boost would be helpful. France has actually got a decent boost place because of Kourou. Maybe we do this. Sort of split between knowledge and boost. Honestly, maybe, can we just tank the knowledge at this point? Especially if Germany might be picking up a little bit on the knowledge slack, like building up this. Maybe we rush out the boost, yeah, which is mostly going to be in Kourou here. I think is there a boost cap the same way? I mean, it doesn't list it. Right? These are the mission control caps in these various places. I don't know if there's a similar boost cap. But this is equatorial, which is one of the things that makes it so good at what it is. And of course, right now there's some alien activity, which I don't love. But yeah, maybe this makes sense, building up France's boost. Okay, I can see us doing that. Again, there's just only so much boost you need for the entire game. But it might be the way to go. Let me double check. Yeah, the smaller nations... Although, maybe Belgium, Luxembourg could also do a little bit of a change-up. And what I'd like to do is put in a thing of, listen, get the next point in mission control and then stop. You can only get a couple more anyway. I don't know, maybe it's fine. Maybe I just let you keep chooching out that mission control. It is very important. Okay, I think I'm fine with that. All right, we're going to wrap it up here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.